So hello there and welcome to a wonderful, relaxed Sunday evening stream. Oh yes, I'm relaxed, hope you are too. And to survive my first minutes of the stream, I have my cup of coffee. This is always so good. To bring even more energy. We are already full of good energy, but a cup of coffee is always good. Always good. So, and let's see what will happen in this stream. This is my meet and greet stream. I can meet you, you can meet me, and you also can meet all our viewers here. And yesterday we had a good connection in between our guests, and I knew it. I really knew it. Hello there and on board. What an honor. René's Garden joined the stream. Hello there, my friend. How are you? Yes, I'm fine. I decided to why not making a stream on Sunday evening. Yes. I still have my cup of coffee here. I hope you also sit relaxed in your chair. And René's Garden, she has a channel on YouTube. She claims to be a gardener channel, but she makes so much more interesting stuff. And as she is already here, we will show her respect. So let's introduce René's channel. Just a minute. I have to prepare something here. And there we are. René's Garden. Wow, roses. I think these roses are new. I think the last time when I watched your channel, we didn't have these beautiful roses. Oh, I'm mistaken. I saw so many channels. Sorry. So I'm subscribed. This is good. I know her for a long time, and she's a wonderful channel. Look, all the beauty she is offering here. Wow. Even a gingerbread house. And we made an experiment together. I learned from her to let the seeds grow in a plastic foil. And I made the experiment, and I called this my cyclamen. So let me share her channel, that all the viewers that come into the stream and all these that see the replay of the stream, that they can visit her channel, be amazed by her channel, and oh, why not subscribe to her channel? So this is this. Okay. Included. Wonderful. So you are not only on board with your presence, also your channel is here on board. You have a cup of tea. Wonderful. So I would say cheers, René. It took a long time that we can make a cheers, but now we are. Sometimes always comes the time when we make the cheers. Hello there on board, Stinky Scrublet. Nice surprise. Yeah, there's always a new surprise. We never know what can happen. Hello DN. Greetings to the UK. You came in nearly at the same time like Stinky. You have to show us an update on how your seeds are doing. Look, René, I don't open the foil that often because I don't want to disturb them. But I always touch them and I feel they are getting bigger and bigger. I think they have even 4 or 5 times the size than the seeds normal. So something is going on. At once I got the paper out, but I didn't look, but I got a little more water. That I think it was Thursday. And then I sprinkled a little more water. So this is going from the 7th of February. Now we have 20, 30. Normally the growth time is around 14 days. So I think it's time to make another dive into the foil. Yes, for sure I will make an update. This is already, it's part of the experiment. Yes, and Stinky is the crypto king. So just a minute. This is the crypto king and his channel. I once learned a lot from, and now he is sharing all this crypto stuff, new stuff. So who is interested in all the crypto stuff? He is the man. He really is the man. And he's also a nice guy. This is the good thing. We have only nice people here. Nice. This is why I made a video today. It's scheduled for tomorrow and I called it YouTube Friends. Let me complete the link. Okay. So here's the link from Stinky. Yes, when you have time, check their channels. You will like them. DN is just prepared for his future videos. He has no videos in, but they will come, and he already told us what he will share in the last stream. So at the moment, it's good that you can check Stinky's channel. And it's always good to give an introduction, to know these are not just any people. These are friends from our network, from our friendship network. Yes. And the links are stored forever in the chat. Yes, for sure. This is my method of meet and greet. Some people make it different, but I think why not giving a short introduction to present them and then sharing the link. And this is better when we are presented. Very windy here in the UK. Oh, we had this phenomenon these last 2-3 days. It was also really, probably you already heard in the news that there were really tornadoes, orkan in Germany. But yeah, I think now it's heading to the UK. Who knows? So hope you have your drinks. Renee is having a cup of tea. Stinky, what are you drinking? And DN, what is your brew at the moment? Also tea? Yes, and to get all the registers from YouTube, and as we are engaged, we should use all of them. Share videos, produce some shorts, and once in a while make a live stream to be directly in the audience. You're finishing up a cup of coffee. Good decision. Wonderful. Yes, make another one. One cup of coffee is not enough. Okay, this must be enough for the moment. I can't go and make another cup of coffee. I can't leave you alone here, even if we have music, but you should put all the attention. The end is drinking juice. Wonderful. Also good decision. Tomorrow you will have a lot of rain. And this is good for the garden. Because I saw it was really dry there. So I think the soil is asking for rain. So you made your prayer to the rain god, and he heard your prayer and said, all these plants that are preparing for spring, they are thirsty. From Decentraland's second birthday event. Okay, wonderful, good. So they celebrate 2 years, okay. Yes, fulfill your contract. Fulfill your contract. Yes, and I thought, why not making a stream just around this time? Where do you find your music from? It's always so soothing. I think it's not even that soothing. There are much more music that could be even more relaxing. But I thought, let's make a mixture. Not too soothing, not too active. And this is, look, we only can use in a YouTube video or in a stream what is really approved and certified by YouTube. So when you go into the music library on YouTube, there are a lot of songs. Find these songs that are pleasing you, and then you can use them in your videos or in your live stream. And then I made a playlist. So it shouldn't be that active, but not that we fall asleep. I think a mixture, but it's hard to find a music that pleases everybody. But there's always a chance we can decrease the volume, and then it's not that disturbing. So there's something going on, just a rhythm going on, but it's not that overlaying the voiceover. So this is from the YouTube archive, and you go into the YouTube studio, and then you find the music there on the left side, and there are so many choices. And when you use this music on YouTube, then there's no problem with any copyright. So if we use a music that is not allowed by YouTube, you will get a problem. We never should do this. We never should. When they are analyzing and checking the video, when you once upload it, they're checking everything. They're checking everything. When you use pictures, especially music that is not allowed, you'll get a problem. And your video becomes worthless. Don't fall into this trap. So many people, this is not that. Sooner or later, they fall in this trap. And might be they upload the video and they hear nothing and they think, oh, wonderful, it's going well. And half a year later, when the video is probably doing really well and attracts a lot of viewers, then they get a copyright strike and then it's over. And when you get once, two, the third one can lead in deleting the channel. Imagine all the work that we spend. So whatever graphic you produce, whatever recording you do with your camera, this is your copyright. You are the owner. You are the owner of your voice. But when you use other graphics or even music that is not free here on YouTube, then and YouTube detects this. We all know these apps, Shazam, and they have all the same data bank, and all the music is stored, especially commercial music. And I think in this archive on YouTube, we find music for any taste. And this is the best choice. And Stinky is still waiting on the grant. You meant 3 grants. But first you get one and later you get the next one. It might be like this. So you get your feedback right in the chat. Renee, was this more or less helpful? Yes, for sure. Let me look at this. When you go in you open another browser window. Let me make it like this. I can show you. It's easy to find. So here, now we are in the YouTube studio. Here's the dashboard, content, playlists, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyright, monetization, customization, and audio library. Here, this is a part. In the left corner, audio library. And when you click on this, you get a lot of titles. And then you have the title. We can read the genre, classical, jazz, blues, rock, whatever it is, hip hop. And then you can define the mood: funky, romantic, sad, calm, dramatic, dark, funky, happy, and so on. The artist, the duration, and the license type is always YouTube Audio Library license. You're free to use this audio track in any of your videos, including videos that you monetize. No attribution is required. And then at the end, on the right side, you can download it on your computer. And then you can do whatever you want. You can bring it in the editing software. First, you can produce your video. When the video is edited, then you can find a music that suits to your topic, and then you bring it in the final cut, and you are radio host. Cindy would be proud of my dog, but I sure this smell is smells funny. Yesterday, no, the day before, where she had his stream, and they were talking on farts, and there's a joke from Frank Zappa. How did he say? Jazz isn't dead, it just smells funny. So this, your dog reminds me of, smells funny. Aha, Stinky used the same music. The video from yesterday has one of that music in the back. Yes. Yes. Oh, Renee, this is part of the stream. No problem at all. This was easy. And we never know. Sometimes people even find this interesting. Because sometimes people want music and they don't know how to. And this is wonderful. There's a lot of music in this archive. You find, for any task, you find your music. And it's very, very important. Only use this music or no music. Because when you violate the copyright, this is not what you want. You risk your channel. You risk your channel. So no need for appreciation. At least I can give you something back. Give and take and give and take and give and take. This is what is my intention. Not just spreading videos on some topics or topics that inspire me, but also really build a community. There are some people that just want sub for sub, and I want more subscribers, and I want more subscriber, and I want to earn money. But this is not, this goes beside, this can go automatically. But when you really have a nice community, not just viewers, an amount of viewers or an amount of subscribers, but really people that feel connected all over the world. And I will say this in this video. This is scheduled for tomorrow. This is so interesting. We can build up connections to people all over the world in any country. It just needs the right wavelength. Even when the person has a different topic, it doesn't matter. Because, for example, René is not only a gardener. This seems he's only a gardener and then she's only gardening. No. He's a normal person that has one topic that she shows in her channel on gardening. She also makes a lot, we all make a lot of stuff. And I once mentioned in a video where people said, here on YouTube, you have to focus on niche. My God, when you always make the same stuff, you get boring. You can't always eat the same food. Imagine I eat everyday chicken. Okay, I made something like that. I made my space fries. I ate 14 days only space fries. And you know what? I'm still eating them today. Today I bought some different potatoes. I had to buy them because my supermarket didn't have the potato that I was buying before. And the potatoes that I got yesterday, they are much more delicious. And I bought some sweet potatoes and I tried. So I'm still continuing with my space fries diet. I didn't want this, but I'm still continuing. And it is so delicious. But I would never go to any Burger King or a McDonald's. I couldn't stand the fries. But when you make your fries at home with good oil and you cut them into slices, into sticks, and you bless the fries, and you make it, put all your energy in it, and then you add the right amount of salt, they are so much more delicious. I would never made a space fries diet eating just from McDonald's. And now, when you make 20, nearly 3 weeks just potatoes, you become a master of fries. And then you really know, I only eat them when they are self-made, homemade. Otherwise, I would touch them. And believe me, when we are building a community, you build up a network with friends. There is a big potential in it. Much more than we can imagine. Not only, I had a guy, no, I had a lady 5 days ago from Pakistan, just learned over YouTube. And she liked the channel, she liked my topics. And then 2 days later came a guy. Where are you from? How did you find the channel? I'm from Pakistan. I said, how could this be? How did you find my channel? And she said, I know this lady. She told me from your channel. And I was blown away. Even mouth propaganda, they are talking, and the guy checked out my channel, came in the stream, and I was blown away. So, not even that friends talk to friends. When people from a certain mindset are watching your channel, this increases a certain energy level. You know, I'm always dealing with energy, not only the physical matter. And the more people think good of you, the more people will attract. Not just by telling them, but the energy gets more satisfied. There's more, it increases the power. Without even doing, they do this. This is very interesting. And the answer, yes, it's good to share. You don't lose nothing. When I give my car to another person, this is different. I don't have the car anymore, and the other person has the car. And when I have an information that is beneficial for me, and I give the information to another person and enriches the other person, I still have the information. This is the beauty of information. When a teacher teaches his students, it's not that the teacher loses his skills and the students get everything. No, this is just a multiplication. We increase energy. When we share, we increase energy. This is so beautiful. Exactly when we share MP3 files. You still have them. Yes, when one person enjoys a channel, is he going to channel him word of mouth? Exactly. Yes, sometimes, or even over the comment section. We write something and another person writes this. I think the comment section is so powerful. People underestimate the comment section. They write something quick, like, heart, and I have no time. Yesterday, I watched a video where a guy said, I replied more than 60,000 comments. I know where we can find the number, but in the analytics we find every number. But I think, and I even made some videos on it, there are a lot of benefits. When you write a good comment, you can get pinned. You are in the first seat. But not only this. When people upload a video, they are hungry for feedback, because you put it out and you can't see the people. When you give a concert, you see them making big applause, standing ovations. You know, I made something good. But when you put a video out, you don't see, you don't know who saw the video, who listened to the video, and then people need the feedback. And when they upload the video and they get the feedback, they are so happy. And every feedback is really welcome. And I realize this. Sometimes I give a short feedback, but on purpose, to see how people are reacting. Every feedback or every word I put in a comment is really well thought. Sometimes I make it short just to see how this works. And sometimes I make it, normally I prefer longer, because most people don't write a lot. And when you write something individual, this pops out. And people say, who's this? Makes sense. Yes, I think the same, but I didn't write this. And then you are one step ahead. So I think the comment section is really powerful. And I found subscribed viewers just by commenting. They looked who wrote this comment. They came back, they found my channel interesting, and they also became a subscribed viewer. And he says, we should all try to lift one another up. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. And believe me, this pays off. Okay? There are always people that want to profit and give nothing back. But they beam themselves out of the game, because they don't have the spirit to be only. When NASA flew to the moon 50 or more years ago, 51 years ago, this was a team more than 400,000 people. Only in a union we can reach great goals. And the power is when we want to reach something that is exploding. The learning curve is always exponential. And we want to be part of this explosion. We need people. And the more we are connected to people, the easier it comes and the more fun it makes. This is also important. It's much more satisfying. Yes, I believe this. And this is what I realized always in the past. And René is a wonderful example for giving and taking and giving and taking. Stinky also. DN also. So we are here with all the nice people. And whoever sees the replay of the stream, I can tell you, this is the crew of the giants. I found a lot of channels I followed to this day by reading the comments in the videos. Exactly. It's all about identity. Therefore, I don't like these people that try to appear anonymous. They don't have a name here. They don't show their face. They write crazy things. These people are not living. they have a big personal problem. It's not that they only hide in front of other people. They have no connection to themselves. They don't know what they are doing. They produce action, but this action doesn't lead to a result. And then they become frustrated, and then they feel ashamed. I think a lot of these people have a really big conflict in themselves. They feel shame. Probably they made something in the past, we never know. And then they try to hide them. Okay, they have to appear, but even when they appear, they tried to hide as much as they can. They are not living. They are really not living. Small Willy syndrome. Yes. There are so many names of these syndromes. And all these trolls that exist. These are really, I only can say, I feel pity for you. Nothing else. So my coffee is still a little hot. It serves, but I have to end this now. You are lucky. You can make another coffee or another juice or another tea. But I should leave the stream now. I can't do this. But today I just had the feeling, I think, especially when you wrote the short comment to my meet and greet short. I said, when I make a stream, I was sure that you will jump into the stream. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, no worry at all. No worry at all. So many languages do you speak? Look, my native language is German. And I try to improve my English. And therefore it's really good. I even made a whole computer just in English to be always, and my cell phone, I made the chat settings all in English to be trained every day. And this is also a good training. Then I speak Portuguese, and I also learned French for 7 years at school. I was really good in French, but even when we are neighbors to France, we nearly have no communications with them. And what happens? You have no practice. And when you don't practice your language, I can speak everything. The sound is all in my memories, and I have not the practice. But German, okay, fluently. English, you realize it. And I feel also fluent in Portuguese. Yes, and then I think these 3 languages really serve to dive through the world. One thing would be really interesting, Chinese, but it takes a lot of time. I would be really interested in learning Chinese, but I don't have the time to do this. And when we learn something, we want progress soon and not making a course and after 10 years you can speak more or less. Because what I realize sometimes, I already mentioned this in another stream, sometimes I'm listening to shortwave radios because a lot of transmitters were shut off, and the Chinese government, they are getting all the licenses. They are bringing in all the bands, and they make propaganda even in English. And you can even get courses for learning Chinese on shortwave. So there are teachers, they say a word in English, and then they speak it in Chinese, and they make it again, and they make it slow. Like when you're visiting a class. This is amazing. and there are a lot of, I think they get all these free, so I think they must have a plan. Because to run a shortwave radio station, this is not cheap. This is really expensive because we need a lot of power to run a radio station on shortwave. First you have to get all the licenses, and you nearly need a power plant. When they are transmitting with 250,000 watts, this means the energy that is needed is 1 billion watts. This is nearly a power plant just to feed the shortwave transmitter. This is not cheap. So these are not private companies. This is the government. Yeah. So this is really interesting. And to be able to speak Chinese would be wonderful. But we can't do everything. I have not even the time to improve my French. Because I once made a recap. I trained it again and I had good success. And even after this, I had no chance to speak it again. So forget this again. Yes, this is really interesting. Stinky, yeah, you wasted a lot of cups, so make your dishes and then make a fresh coffee and be right back. Good decision. Yes, René is asking because 3 days ago I made a video. When you write in the comments, feel free and use the language that you are used to. And I said, we can talk in English, German, Portuguese. But sometimes we even get a problem. Sometimes they use this Tagalog, this Filipino. And I have another woman that answers normally in English. But once, I think she wants to train me. She writes in Swedish. And then what do we have to do? We have to get the Google Translator and know what we are doing. And then I write in English back. So let me check. Today this is a really active chat. Wonderful. I'm so glad. Stream time 43 minutes, 44 minutes and counting. I'm making some Ethiopian coffee. Wow, this is good. Make an experiment. What is different with the Ethiopian coffee? Ethiopian coffee. You know, I don't even know how to spell this. I never spelled this word. Ethiopian, I don't know. And what is different with this coffee? So my coffee is done. And where do you buy this? Is it easy to get? And sometimes when we make the coffee a little Arabic, we use some seasoning. What do we use as seasoning? Cinnamon is always good. When I talk on cinnamon, I remember my cinnamon experiment, which is still working. I even made some cinnamon in this coffee. Few comments in other language. Yes, exactly. Wonderful that we have the translator. And this is perfect. And I'm so happy because I had a lot of problems with my captions. My former videos, they were terrible. The auto captions from YouTube, this was a bad mixture of bad German and bad English, and this all together, I had to delete them. But now I finally found all the settings and configurations, and I think also YouTube learned what I'm looking for, because when I always deleted the captions, then probably the program thought, okay, let's try something else. And finally, all my captions are nearly perfect. I said, do I speak that bad? And then now a video, 10, 11 minutes, just 2 or 3 words, nearly perfect. This is amazing. So I'm really happy with the captions now. This coffee has a bolder taste of roasted coffee beans. Okay. Yeah, okay. Every coffee bean is roasted, but it has a different taste. I once lived near a factory where they roasted coffee, and when the wind came in our direction, oh, this was wonderful. When the fresh roasted coffee and you smell it, oh, this is like smelling fresh bread. But even better. So do you have to use a certain technique to brew up the coffee? The right temperature, the right pressure, I don't know. When this is such a special coffee, then it needs to be treated the right way, that we really get the most out of it. Even the smell when you open the package is making my mouth smell so good. Yes, I imagine this. Or when we go in a shop where they make the powder before you buy it, the ground before you buy it, and then you have it in your, in your bag, in the car. It smells in house. Oh, it smells. But this goes away when we don't drink the coffee soon. It will disappear, and at the end, oh, it smells even ugly. What do you think? Do people watch recorded live streams? Do they watch the replay? Or is it just a recording in the moment where you're open? I always say a time space. We open a time space. I'm here, you are there. We build up a communication wave, and in this moment it's fresh, it's interesting. But the next day, it loses its flair. I don't know. When we see a rocket launch, the countdown, and we know it's live, everything can happen. The rocket can even explode. But it works. But when we see the replay from yesterday or last week, okay, it's still amazing to see it, but it doesn't have the energy anymore. I don't know. And I think a live stream is the same. Probably people, there was a live stream, they skip in it, fast forward. When they find something that is interesting, they stay a little, but to follow a live stream without the possibility to interact, because this is the benefit of a live stream. In a live stream, I'm not the live stream, you are the live stream. I open the portal, and what we are, I'm just like moderation, but the topic comes by you, and when you bring something on the table, we start discussing on it. So the live stream is more the common sense from the community. Yes, Stinky seems he has a lot of dishes to wash. Exactly. A lot of people watch the live stream because you feel connected with the other people in the chat. Exactly. Yes. And sometimes we see this. They interact. One person writes to the other person, and then they build up their own communication in between them. Wonderful. Yes. I always had the idea, why not doing this live? Not just by writing, but I think it's hard to do with everybody, because when we once have 20 people, this is too much communication. But we could say, let's say 2, 3, 4 people. We can choose them. I will do this in the future when I have a little more viewers and people that are interested, and also people that aren't afraid to speak into the camera, because I have some viewers and I don't know whether they are listening it right now or not. They are afraid to speak into the camera. So this means the person must have the will to appear in a screen where we have 4 or 6 people, and they make the mainstream, and there can still a lot of people be in the background and use the chat. I will do this in the future. Yes. Because this might be really interesting. You don't see not just only me, you see 4 people. Like a talk show, like a real talk show. 4 or 6, I think 6 might be just enough. Because when it's too much, then they just sit there and, but 4 people, 3, 4, 5, this might be good. And then it's a little more active. I will do this in the future. I already prepared myself for this. Probably when I find the right people that say, yes, why not? Let's make a co-stream, cooperative stream on a certain topic, or let's see what topic. Yeah, a stream is always improvisation. Yes, 4 to 6 is a good number. Too much is not good. But yeah, we can see this, because then it gets a little too crowded. And 3 in the first row and 3 in the second row. This fills up the monitor quite well, and we still can see the face. It's not too small. Yes. And even when we can manage this before the stream, and we know the people a little better, we say, are you willing to make a stream on this day? And to ask to people, and yeah, manage it a little before the stream, and then do the stream. And this would be even better because one person has to produce the stream. This wouldn't be the problem. I would do this, and when people have the chance to capture the stream and broadcast this also in their network. Or we can do it in another way. We make the stream first, and then they can show the stream at least over the community tab. I'm so excited. I want to soon get my 500 viewers, my subscribed viewers, that I can have the possibility to run the community tab. Yes, I have seen it. But people text. Yes, exactly. Yes, but this wouldn't be the problem. This wouldn't be the problem. And we make the mainstream. This can be a produced video without a stream. There are two options. When we have, for example, 6 people, we say to ourselves, let's take a topic that is interesting to all of them, and then we produce it first, and then we can upload it as a edited video, or even make it as a live stream where we even can see all the other people chatting and interacting in the stream. These are two good options. A live stream has more interaction, or we use a certain topic and we produce the stream first and then upload it later. There are so many options today. And the bandwidth is so good today, we have no problem. This is fantastic. And I remember when I tried to make video conferencing 20 years ago. I had to build up my own server, then an encoder, then use the server to broadcast. I broadcasted to my own website because I needed an outlet. And I just made it on the 31st, on the 1st of January, when there was a certain special day where I could imagine that people would watch this. But this took a lot of time. You had to do everything on your own. You had to do everything. You had to program the Linux server. This was a lot of configuration stuff, and nobody could help you. It was a good training, but you had to do everything on your own. Now it's so easy. YouTube has all the server capacity. You send your stream to YouTube or any other platform, and they have their network. You don't even have to pay for it. When we upload our video to YouTube, you don't have to even buy the disk space of the hard drive. Yes, this is unbelievable. I could never have thought this 20 years ago. You will figure this out. Oh no, this is not a problem. I could do this tomorrow. But I think I don't have the people that are willing to make this together. So on the technical side, no problem at all. So this is not the problem. Just to have people that want to do this and like to do this, enjoy to do this. But this will come. We can do so many things. Today, there are so many options, so many possibilities. I think the only thing is to get a broader audience. When the audience is big enough, you always will find people that say, yes, I'm the one, sounds good to me, let's make it together. Because when the audience is small, and even when you make a big project, it's not worth the time, because it's a lot of effort, and when the audience is bigger, it's you know what I mean. But at least you have, talking to Rene, you just skipped over the, let's see, you are at the moment at, yes, 1,300 subscribers. You are heading to 2,000. Yes, fantastic. So you already have the community tab, but you're also doing it quite a bit. But this doesn't mean when you opened your channel 2011, I opened my channel 2013, but I just wanted to reserve my name for the channel, but I wasn't really active. And these last 3 months, I really increased my activity. Yes. Absolutely. The technology today is so I couldn't do my channel without it. And all the other people. And all the other people. And when I once listened that some people have a quite good channel and they say, hackers deleted my channel. Imagine, I can't believe this. There's a lot of work when you came to a certain number. All these videos. Sometimes people don't even have a backup. And even when they have a backup, it takes so much time to reach the older level. So we have to be really careful with our data. That, imagine there are people that have more than 1 million subscribed viewers and they lose their channel. I think this is time to jump from the bridge. No, it's not even this is time to jump from the bridge. So who else is just watching? A short hello is always welcome. If you don't want to participate in the chat, you can just say, I'm here, I'm from Africa, and continue your talk. When I started my channel, it was just something to have fun with, not to make money. Yes, for sure. And I think at the moment, you are not that much thrown with money. Probably something comes, but this is still for later. Exactly. I'm still doing it for the fun of meeting people. This is so essential. I see it the same way. And learning new things. Because when we try something out, to do all this, you always have to come learn something new. How like this? I need a cable. I need something like this. This program doesn't work. I need another program. And this is good. This keeps us in practice. And in today's digital world, we cannot learn enough because the speed is increasing, and this is wonderful. So we are learning a lot. We are always learning, and the fun of meeting people and see whether people are what people these are. We stay connected with these people we like, and the other we will let them fade out. And because when this doesn't make fun anymore, then it's high time to make something that brings us fun, because there are so many possibilities on planet Earth where we can realize fun, not only in 5 or 10 years, now. And when we don't have fun to deal with the technology, you produce a video and upload it and deal with the feedback, then it's better make something else, because our time is limited. And we should really think what I'm doing. And the same as when people have their job. I don't like my job. So why don't you quit? Why don't you make something that now I can't do because I have fear? And then they continue. And this is the worst thing ever. To do something, this is like putting yourself in your own prison. There are so many options. Imagine a baby that is born tomorrow, that still has nothing, and it still can do whatever the baby wants. Later can become a singer, a dancer, a millionaire, whatever. So, and the people that are already there, they can do the same thing, but only when they open their mind and say, I can do it. I want it and I can do it. Just normal curiosity. But a lot of people have problems with this. I can't do this. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have the right money. I don't know the right people. I don't know. I don't have. Hypnotized by weakness. And everybody is unique. This is the interesting thing. Everybody is unique. There are no two people the same. Even when they are twins, they are not the same. Yes, and another question. Are you also streaming? I should dive into your video playlist. What streams you made? Because you have a big audience. Oh yeah. So when you open the stream, you already have 50 people or even more. Let me see. This is an interesting question. How often you enjoy your streams? Or is there a certain topic? Or just a fun stream? I just made this meet and greet stream. I tested something out. And I thought this is a good title. I made this flying through the YouTube universe with a spaceship. Tried this out. And I had, in former times, I had these genie streams. I was trying something new out. And everyone has something to contribute to the community. Absolutely. But when you make a stream, I think you have, when you open the streams, you have already 50 to 100 people there. And the chat will be flying. You can't even read all the sentences because they write so good. Stinky, you had a lot of dishes to wash. Don't do this. Wash a little more frequently. Enjoy your cup of coffee. I'm just joking. I know you're not a dirty man. I risk a slap. Probably he made some crypto deals. I think this was the reason. He made some crypto deals hidden in his shack where all the money is falling from the sky. Yes, so I was quite right. More than I thought. This can happen. This can happen. But now you are free. You made your job. Now you can relax. Welcome in our relaxing stream. Now enjoy your cup of coffee. Thank you so much, Renee. This was such a pleasure that you found the time to jump into this stream, because I know this is time expensive and you brought a lot of time with you. Thank you so much. And I'm eager to also come into your stream. Yes, and I hope that I can soon catch you in your next one. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Yes, this is always the same. When the stream pops up, we always have something to do. Because when the stream wasn't there, we would do something else. And then we can't expect that people are always... So I totally understand this when people say, just hello, have a nice stream. This is already wonderful. And then they stay a little even better. But everybody has something to do. This is normal. And when we have billion subscribed viewers and only 1,000 visit your stream, that find the stream interesting, have some spare time left, then you have a lot of work to do. 1,000 viewers. Participants in the chat. Oh my god. So you have a mocha. Oh, strong mocha. So this is not much, but strong. And probably you use the mocha with sugar. I don't drink sugar in coffee, but when I have a mocha, I even don't drink an espresso with sugar. I can stand this. But a mocha, I think a mocha needs sugar. Let me see what you mean. But I think a mocha needs sugar. Not much, but it must have this oriental taste. As we are not living that far from Turkey, we can get good Turkish mocha here. And to brew them the way they do. There's a certain technique to brew the mocha. And Greek restaurants also know how to make a good mocha. So Renee left the stream. So now we can exchange the presentation. Let's come back to the Crypto King. So, okay. Our link is on board, visible for all the guests right now and for all the replay viewers. Oh yeah, it's delicious. So, do you use your mocha with sugar or without sugar? This answer is still missing. Okay, I can delete this window. I can close this window. Okay, good. A small amount of sugar. Yes, I also agree. Not a lot, but a mocha needs sugar. And if I had the chance, I prefer the brown sugar for mocha. Even better. The normal sugar. So, and you found it a surprise that we have a stream today. Okay, this is good. What do you think about the connection today? I think it must be, yes, brown sugar would be a good fit to mocha. Yes. What about the quality of the connection today? I think I see no problems on my side. Let's see whether you can confirm this. I'm still working with ultra low latency. I see no disadvantage. Very good. Okay, thank you very much for confirming. Yes, because I heard when you use ultra low latency, you should go back to 4 megabits per second. And I said, why doing this? Then better using low latency. But this is the second or even the third stream. Yes, the third stream where I'm using ultra low latency and I see no problem at all. I didn't reduce the data rate, so I'm still broadcasting with 7 megabit per second. But it's not always. It's not a constant bit rate. It's depending on the picture. For example, at the moment, the configuration is made to 7 megabyte per second, but the transmitted data rate is 6.5 data rate, because when I'm moving, then the bit rate goes up, yes, and because the background is not moving, so there is no, and when I, for example, if I make a still in the picture, no, let's see, this here, then the bit rate goes down to 1 megabit per second. 1 megabit per second. Yes, and when I bring a moving picture, then it comes back to 6 point. Hello there and welcome. Inge, why is your message retracted? What happened? Did you delete your message? Or was it deleted by the system? Oh. Could you please write the same sentence again? So nice to meet you here, Inge. Hope you're doing well. It's not that late. I just wanted to read the message and then it disappeared. Did you? Did you remove it? Or were there some words that got deleted by the system? If you could write the same sentence again, this would be really interesting to understand the system better. Or you can say, no, I removed this. Then we know that my finger was too quick. Did you delete this? My finger was too quick. But when the message is once in the chat, then we only can delete this when we go to these 3 points and say, yeah, remove it. So you still have quick and active fingers. So I hope you're doing well and enjoy your evening. So nice that you wanted, I think you wanted to write something, just a small hello, something like that. But it's so quick. I couldn't read it. But even if you don't have that much time, then it's even better that you just shared your message, and now we can give you a lot of good energy. We all need good energy. We can never have enough of this. Just to say, yeah, something like that. You just say hello, you're right. Yes, thank you so much. Get a big hello back. And I wish you a blessed week. Tomorrow, Monday. Enjoy a blessed and healthy week. We all need this, always. This means the notification goes very well. Some people are still informed when the stream is rolling. Yes, and we call this the meet and greet stream. Where I can meet you, you can meet me, and you can also meet all the other guests in the chat. We already had some good conversations. We are now streaming 1 hour and nearly half an hour, 90 minutes. Thank you so much. Yes, have a blessed week. Get the most out of it. And everything is still in your hand. We should never forget this. We have so much influence on our future. We have so much influence. It's hard to change the past. And we even can do this. But we have so much influence on the future. Because whatever we do now, we are planting the seeds for a different future. And the possibilities are endless. If we only say to ourselves, yes, I'm not afraid, I will do this. And I will enjoy this. Because when we enjoy something, we like to continue. And if you don't enjoy it, we try to avoid it. How can I get rid of this? But when we enjoy it, then we feel comfortable. We think, yes, I like this. And I will make even more of this. I already planned a video for today, for tomorrow. Not planned, I already produced this. It was scheduled for tomorrow, where I'm talking on YouTube friends. Because I think this is so interesting, the possibility to find new friends here on this platform. Beautiful. In any country of this planet, there are so many people. Yeah. Let me once go to your channel. So, about 2015, I think you don't have, no videos at the moment. Okay, but this can change. But this can change quickly. Produce some videos. People, you see, people are curious. They always want to say, what's happening on this channel? Just make an introduction. This is me, Inge, and I want to introduce my blah blah blah. But I saw some videos on the breathing, yoga, family. Yes. Probably she already left the stream. Might be. Yes, when you just wanted to say hello, probably you already left the stream. But at least thank you for saying hello. And it seems that we reached the natural end of the stream. We are streaming now for 90 minutes. We had a wonderful peak from the beginning until now. And if there's anybody out there that says, oh, the stream is ended, no problem. There will be a next stream and another stream. And you will find a stream that fits best to your time. So all the viewers, all the friends, I wish you a wonderful start in the next week, a wonderful Monday, and we'll see us in another stream. You heard the message. Thank you so much for visiting the stream. Also, even for the viewers that watched the replay until now. You're really interested, and I highly suggest just subscribe to this channel and click the bell for the notifications, and then you will know when the next stream comes, and then we can meet each other, and then you are on board. Thank you very much to all of you. It was such a pleasure to be with you in this stream, and we'll meet us in the next video that will be launched tomorrow or in another stream. Bye bye.